In this video, we're going to walk through how to review a processed CyberTip inside of Neptune. So you can see I have some processed CyberTip data in my ready to review column here. So the first thing I'm going to do is click into this. This is going to open up all the files from that particular processed data. Something to note is by default, everything is going to show up as blurred and in grayscale. And this is by design to help reduce the impact of viewing ZSAM files. So just something to be aware of. We can toggle the blur and grayscale off as needed. We'll show you how to do that here in a second. Something else to point out is when you first open this file from here, or the process files from here, it's going to categorize them into a couple of categories here. So unknown media means it's a file that has not yet been added to the Neptune database. You can see it's showing up as category uncategorized here. Anything that you may have already uploaded to Neptune in the past, and if it's something that you've already got in here, it's going to show up in known media, and it'll show up with whatever category. If you've already reviewed it, it'll show up with whatever category you assigned to it in the past. And then other files is just things like database files, non-image and non-video file types. But back to the topic at hand. So to review these files, what I'm going to do is click View File here at the top right. And this is going to open kind of the review page for each file. So over here on the right-hand side are all the file details. So you'll see things like the file name. Neptune's going to pull all the hashes for you, so you'll be able to see the hashes here. Is known, again, that's just if it's already in your Neptune database or not. So this one's a new file to the Neptune database, so it says no. But if it was something I already had in here, this would say yes. And then you can also see, you know, the cache path and just some information about the CyberTip. So over on the left-hand side, you'll see the image kind of right here in the screen. Up at the top, you'll see our controls for blur and grayscale. So if I want to unblur this, I can click this button here. And if I want to see it in color, I can click the grayscale option up here. And that will toggle the blur and grayscale off. So I'm going to go ahead and re-blur and re-grayscale for a moment. Neptune's also going to pull the EXIF data for the files that you process in here. So if you click View EXIF, you'll be able to see all the EXIF data related to that file. To get back to looking at the file itself, we can click this X at the top right. And then if we need to open the file in like our native applications, we can do that here as well. So once we've taken a look at the file, go ahead and unblur it for a moment. So once we've taken a look at the file and kind of decided what category it is appropriate for it. So what we can do is we can assign the category. Let's just say this is a category 0. If we click this, it's going to assign that category. And we can move on to our next image. We can do that by clicking the arrow at the top left here. And that'll take us on to the next file. Now, if we need to go back to our kind of main workflow or the list of all the files, we can click this X. And it's going to show us the rest of the files that we still have to take a look at. But you can see this file here is now categorized with the category that we assigned it. So that's how to review files in Neptune. Thanks for watching.